Hey friends, February 24th, 2025. If Jesus were physically walking among us today, how would our world change? Would we recognize him? Would we listen to his words, or would we be too busy, too skeptical, too caught up in our daily routines? As we walk through this year, day by day, in a different city every day, we imagine Jesus living among us in 2025, not as a distant figure from history, but as someone truly present in our modern world. Today, we follow Jesus as he moves through Worcester, Massachusetts, meeting people where they are, bringing hope, healing, and wisdom in unexpected places. Before the first alarms ring, before the hum of traffic thickens, Jesus walks through Green Hill Park, where the early morning mist lingers over the rolling hills. The air is crisp, with a hint of winter's final breath. He pauses by the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, placing his hand gently on the cold stone, whispering a prayer for those who have served and those who still carry invisible wounds. Father, bring peace to the hearts of those who have suffered for others. Heal what the world cannot see. As he moves toward the pond, a faint glow of dawn spreads across the water. A man, Kevin, sits on a bench, his hands clasped tightly together, his breath visible in the cold. His shoulders are hunched with worry. Jesus approaches, his steps gentle. You are carrying something heavy. Kevin looks up, startled, as if Jesus had read his mind. Yeah, he mutters. Lost my job. Got laid off last year. I've been sleeping in my car. My kids don't even know. Jesus sits beside him. What do you need? Kevin scoffs. A miracle? Jesus smiles. You are seen. You are not forgotten. Look at the birds of the air. They don't worry about tomorrow, yet they are cared for. You are worth far more than them. Tears fill Kevin's eyes. He doesn't understand why, but something inside him loosens, as if he's taken his first breath in months. Jesus hands him a piece of paper, a name, a number, a contact at a local shelter with job connections. You are not alone, Jesus tells him. Kevin clutches the paper like a lifeline. By mid-morning, Jesus steps into UMass Memorial Medical Center. The halls are filled with the quiet urgency of life and death. Nurses rush to check vitals, families whispering, the steady beeping of machines. In the waiting area, a woman named Maria sits alone, twisting a silver cross on a chain around her neck. She is awaiting surgery to remove a tumor. Jesus sits beside her. Are you afraid? She barely glances up. Yeah. Well, Jesus says, you're not alone. Maria clenches her fists. I used to pray, but now I just feel angry. Jesus nods. God can handle your anger. He hasn't left you. Her lip quivers. Then why is this happening? Jesus takes her hand. Even in suffering, you are held. No pain is wasted. Maria breathes deeply. For the first time in weeks, she doesn't feel abandoned. Down the hall, Dr. Patel, A physician in his mid-50s leans against the wall, exhaustion in his eyes. His days blur together, long hours, endless patience, more loss than he can bear. Jesus approaches. "You look tired." Dr. Patel lets out a hollow chuckle. Understatement. Jesus places a hand on his shoulder. "What you do matters. Every patient you touch, every moment you give, it is seen." Dr. Patel swallows hard. For the first time in years, he feels understood. Outside St. John's Food for the Poor, the line stretches long. Steam rises from trays of hot food as volunteers serve with quick hands and tired smiles. Jesus joins them, but instead of just handing out plates, he meets each person's eyes, calls them by name. An older man, Ray, glares at him. "What do you want?" Jesus smiles. "To have lunch with you?" Ray scowls. "I don't need charity." "This isn't charity. It's an invitation." Ray hesitates, then grumbles. "Fine." As they eat, Ray tells his story. How he lost his wife. How he turned to drinking. How he hasn't prayed in years. "If there's a God, he forgot about me a long time ago." Jesus looks at him, eyes full of kindness. "I never forgot about you." Ray blinks rapidly, clearing his throat. Later, at Worcester Common, Jesus notices a tense scene. A homeless woman, Denise, is arguing with police officers trying to clear the area. Her few belongings, blankets, a worn duffel bag, are scattered. "This is all I have," she shouts. Jesus steps forward. "What do you need?" Denise hesitates. No one has ever asked her that before. "I need a place. I need somewhere to belong." Jesus nods. "Come with me." The officers, sensing something different, pause. One of them shifts uncomfortably before finally saying, "We can get her connected to a shelter." Jesus looks at Denise. "I can help you." Denise looks at Jesus. "You mean it?" He nods. "Always." At Clark University, a group of students gather in a common room for an open discussion. Who is Jesus? Some are curious, others skeptical. A philosophy major challenges him. "If God is real, why does he allow suffering?" Jesus listens. "This world is broken, but I do not come to remove suffering. I came to redeem it. I came to bring life from death." A student whispers, "I want to believe, but I don't know how." Jesus smiles. "Come and see." The conversation stretches late into the night. Some leave unchanged. Others leave with a hunger for something more. Under the night sky, Jesus returns to Green Hill Park, where the day began. The city glows in the distance, lights flickering in windows, cars weaving through streets, lives continuing. Jesus kneels, lifting his face to the stars. "Father, thank you for this day, for Kevin, Maria, Dr. Patel, Ray, Denise, the students, the officers, the weary, the searching. Let them know I am with them. Let them know your love is near. The wind stirs, a quiet whisper through the trees. Jesus rises. Tomorrow, another day awaits. So today we walked with Jesus in Worcester, but his journey does not end here, because tomorrow he will be in another place, meeting new people, bringing new hope, offering new truths. Where will he go next? Who will he meet? What will he have to teach us? Come back tomorrow and we will both see. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We post every day, as this is one of our daily journeys. Some days we post up to 6 videos. But when you subscribe to the channel, you join 440,000 other believers who are here to discuss the Word. And we would love for you to get a notification as a subscriber the next time we post. Before you leave today, I'd like to offer a prayer for the hopes, needs, and intentions you hold in your heart on this day. Are you ready? I'll lead. Here we go. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Amen. And don't forget, hug your family. They love you. I'll be back tomorrow, friends. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.